Mitekiah or Asen, you have two pair of eyes staring out at you again. I am going to offend some people. Perhaps not you, but guarantee you what I have to say and what I believe is offensive to many. Because I guarantee you, on this same subject, what others believe and what they have to say is offensive. You see, when we discuss matters of import, which is what communities need to do to evolve the community, well, we risk offending people. We are obligated to risk offending people. Because fundamentally, what we're saying is that's not a good idea, this is a good idea. Or what the heck is the good idea? So that risks offending people, that offends people. I don't mean offend people by personal attacks, just when you're negotiating around ideas and trying to incorporate different points of view, different perspectives, trying to incorporate the whole of, or as most of the whole of humanity as possible. So, what am I talking about here? I'm talking about your need to be safe. Express yourself as you need to express yourself. You're a man, you want to live as a woman, go ahead. You're a woman, you want to live as a man, knock yourself out. If you look upon consenting adults, all consenting adults, as fair game, consenting adults don't harm anybody. And please don't harm yourself. It's very easy. We don't realize how easy it is, how easily we do harm ourselves day by day. But if this is how you need to be safe and to let your light shine and to help evolve humanity, then do it. You have my support. You should have anyone's and everyone's support. But here's the thing. Don't base any of your beliefs, don't predicate it upon a lie. The lie being that there are more than two genders. There aren't. Since the dawn of humanity, there have been two genders, and we, humanity, have acknowledged that there are two genders, even when we started doing sex change operations. I know there's a different phrase for that. Apologies for forgetting it. Even when we started doing medical science, started performing sex change, gender reassignment surgery. When medical science started doing this, we switched female genitalia for male genitalia for female genitalia. That's it. Two. And as far as, there are hermaphrodites that are born, but they are extremely rare. They have both sets of genitalia. But again, it's male and female. And they are the very rare exception to this rule. There are exceptions to every rules. The idea that suddenly we must acknowledge more than two genders, that suddenly the entire history of humanity has been wrong. And suddenly, whoever's responsible for creating us, be it God, be it a sentient universe, be it our DNA, be it happenstance, whoever's responsible, whatever's responsible for that it is wrong. It is fundamentally flawed. And that you can't trust. We cannot trust our own bodies. We look upon our bodies and say, oh, that's not reality. The reality is that my penis is a vagina. The reality is that my vagina is a penis. The reality is I can identify as anyone or anything I want. Not true. Not even close to being true. And it does not reduce confusion. It does not create safe spaces. Creating a safe space is allowing people to be themselves around you. You become the safe space. But the safe space of saying reality is not reality, that your body is not your body, that there's some sort of fundamental flaw in your body, which you have to live with for the rest of your life. Oh, sorry about that. Please. That doesn't reduce confusion. It increases confusion. It increases feeling unsafe in your own body, within your own sphere, within your own physical, emotional, mental, spiritual sphere. It has has nothing to do with science. Nothing. There have been numerous lauded magazines who have devoted issues to this, like National Geographic. It's nothing to do with science. This is what it has to do with people saying, this is what I feel I am, this is what I feel I need to do to express myself, and do it. I support you, but I am not going to support a lie. Ever. Ever. I am dedicated to truth. I am dedicated toward people being empowered, and I am dedicated to helping them get there. So I'm not going to spread a lie, and neither should you. If you get upset about this, about what I'm saying, if you get upset because you're saying that there are more than two genders and that I'm a terrible person for not acknowledging that, give me the proof. People feel muted. They feel that they are not allowed to express themselves, and I'm saying go ahead and do it. So on the other side, a lot of conservatives are going to say, no, don't do that. That's whatever. They'll have their words for it. Be safe. Shine your light. We must help each other. Do not lie. When I first heard about birth person, right? For the first few weeks I heard it, I said, oh my gosh, that is such a stretch. People going out of the way not to offend. But now I get it. And the idea is that if you're a woman and don't identify as a woman and you give birth, you're not a mother, you're not a woman, you're a birth person. So that in itself, if that lie was true, then that would be a good thing. But the lie is not true. The lie is a lie. So that's not a good thing. And there are people that say that gender is a social construct. And I can see that argument. We're really talking about sexes, right? We're talking about male and female. So we say gender. But if you want to go with that line of reasoning, then you need to apply it consistently. And, there's no race. Race is a construct. Some slaver, this is documented, some slaver was coming across the Atlantic with a hole filled with Africans in chains, and he wrote in his journal, this is a different race, to justify what he and his cohorts were doing. That's a social construct. So if you're going to, you can't just pick one social construct and deny it and then pick another and embrace it. That's one thing. That's inconsistency I'm talking about. But as far as social constructs, there's only two genders. Only two. So if we actually are honest with ourselves and honest with each other and still are dedicated to truth and toward working toward a better tomorrow, always a better tomorrow, then we will achieve greatness, or we will continue to achieve greatness. But if we lie, and if we bully, and if we use fear tactics, well, I believe you know what I think about that. I'm going to go. I'll talk more about this again sometime. Peace. 4 fingers.